Welcome back to the allotment project on the 25th of July. It's getting cold again already. The maximum temperature today has been about 15 degrees. It's pretty nippy really, but there we go. Got the boys with me today, having a look around, and there's the other, there he is. Yep, so yeah, let's have a look around. Can't really see through this netting, but the links are growing okay. I've had a good bloom out of the gladioli. They're all dying back now. Had a really good show out of those. Monkey puzzle trees are still growing nicely. Need weeding yet again. Strawberries, they've not had much water. Well, in fact, we had no water, so they're looking a bit rough now. Suits the sunflowers though, they're quite nice. The dahlias, they come and go. These are full of black flowers, you can see. There we go. Look around. The cabbages are growing nicely. Still growing. Dogs are eating the grass. I should have bought 2 goats really. Got small heads forming in those ones. All the currants and the strawberries on that side. They're doing okay. Surviving. These are raspberries. These will be out in the next few weeks really. They're really autumn ones, so they shouldn't really quite be out yet. There we go. Looks like I've had some bugs on the turnips. Ground's very dry. I've just give it a quick water before I did this. Into here. I've had quite a lot of tomatoes off this one. I don't know what these tomatoes were. I think they were just some seeds I found hanging around. But they've done quite well. I've had a few pounds off them. There's a few more pounds to go though, the weight. Needs tying back up. Got some peppers down here. These are red peppers, allegedly. But they're green at the moment. Oh, they are down there. Get it out of the way. And we have, these are chilies. That was a courgette, and I've had no courgettes that's managed to survive. So really this could be coming out of here. They'll get very small and then they just die off, so disappointed with those. And the honey tomatoes. The honey tomatoes are there. I'll show you the courgettes again in case we missed that one. Yep, they've not really grown. They've grown a little bit and died off. The chilies. Some small red tomatoes. Quite a few of those. Same again, courgettes there. Oh, I've got one growing in the back. Just noticed. Whereas next doors I've had quite a few. These are butternut squash. And although I've had lots of flowers, I've had no fruit. And the door's been open, so we've had plenty of insects in to pollinate them. This is growing really rampant. Anyway, let's crack on. Over to, excuse me. Benny. So, into here. Some more leeks still not planted those out. I've got nowhere to put them yet until I take the onions out. And then we have some more honey tomatoes and some plum tomatoes. Some more honey ones down there. I've got some this again. Now actually there's a label on here and this says tomato marmalade. I thought they were yellow. Oh, never mind. Tomato honey. So maybe the honey are the yellow ones. That's tomato marmalade. That's what it says there. That's what they are. Fruit cage, most of the fruit's over with now, but I do have a nice display of flowers in there. And that's focus, there we go. And we have some bits of broccoli left. I've got all sorts of different things in there. Beetroots. Swedes, turnips, sprouts, and these are my parsnips. A long way to go yet, but they're nice and healthy. Marigolds look nice, don't they? That colour's lovely. And here we have turnip. And bugs have got these as well. They're very small because we've had no water, had no rain. Anyway, I had a little tiny bit of rain today, so they might come back a bit. The leeks outside, as you can see, they're growing through nice. Runner beans, got quite a few which need picking today because they're getting too big. Cabbages are massive over there. That was the fourth lot of leeks, so they're a little bit smaller. Lots of runner beans over there. Water butts are looking a bit sick. Looks like I've had a pigeon in there. Chives, rhubarb, very thin. And sweet peas. Oh, I have so many sweet peas. I've just decided to let them run rampant. Once they die back, I'll tidy up in there. Tayberries are getting very long runners. I did expect them to fruit this year. Might get 1 or 2 fruits on. Not bothered about that. In there, just some more tomatoes. Nothing really much to see in there. We've got some runner beans out here. Not doing too good. A few onions left in. And pumpkins. There's one up the wall there. There's quite a large one down there. I think we have another one over there somewhere. A few broccoli florets need picking. Sunflowers are going over already. Carrots, I haven't picked any of those yet, but they're getting quite large now. They're a bit smaller. Ground is so hard. Potatoes. There might be some on the bottom of that, I don't know. On that overflow, or beetroots over there. I think some turnips mixed in with them. And this is the back end of the fruit cage. These are the raspberries, which should come through in a few weeks. Tayberries. They're growing really well, but there's no tayberries on them. Well, actually, I've just spotted one over there. So these fruit cages will come into their own from next season. The whole cage will be full of tayberry and raspberry. I've had a few already. These are the parsnip seeds. I'll be trying to save these for next year. It's taken a full year for these seeds to develop. I think they're ready for picking. They're drying out nicely now. Like I said, a few onions left. A few more leeks here. These were separated a couple of months ago. Wildflower area. I think they have some sort of animal running through here, because there is a footpath that runs along there. And the raspberries again, they're not due for another month, maybe 2 months. Sweet corn. And the cabbage. Some more beans. So that's what I've got to do now. I'll be picking beans and tomatoes for today. Oh, there's some kale over there. Can you see it? It's purple flowering kale. So that's a quick look around. Update on the allotment competition. The results come out on the 20th of August. There's a presentation lunch going on apparently. So I'll let you know if anything happens. If we win any placings. We've been invited to the presentation lunch, so at least we get a free meal out of it. But this year's been really hard work with the weather. Everything growing out of time. While we're over here, I shall show you. If he isn't eating them all, Jonathan's grapes. He's had bunches and bunches of grapes. I think we can just see one through that one bunch. There we go. And they're absolutely gorgeous. Very sweet. Well, sweet to me. Soft fruit. They're not crunchy. They're very soft, full of juice. His variety of rhubarb is quite good. All his strawberries, all finished now. His peas and his sweet corn over there in the distance. So yeah, hope you have a good weekend, and I shall see you on the next one. Happy digging.